Hi, my name's Steve. I'm an airport chaplain. I think perhaps the most unusual airport I've ever flown into would be Gibraltar. With water at both ends of the runway and a road across the middle, it certainly makes for an interesting experience flying in and out of there. But the other thing about Gibraltar Airport that you just can't miss is the huge rock that is there. In fact, when we were there on holiday, I think every day we would have seen that great rock. It reminds me of a verse in the Bible from Psalm 61 and verse number 2 that says these tremendous words: "When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I." Time and again the Bible speaks of God as being the rock on which we can trust and depend. He is the rock of salvation, the one who we can trust for our eternal well-being through Jesus Christ. He's the one too that we can trust and depend upon in the different circumstances of life. What does a rock tell us of? It tells us of a place of safety, but it also tells us of a place of confidence, of something that doesn't change in spite of the different circumstances and storms that might take place. A rock can also be a place of shelter, particularly out in the desert. The rock can provide a place of shade that can give shelter from the sun. But a rock also is a place that gives a different perspective. I remember going up to the top of the rock in Gibraltar, and in amongst seeing all the monkeys there, we also looked down and saw a different perspective on the surrounding area. When we trust God, when we rest in Him as our rock, not only are we finding a place of safety and security and permanence on which to build our lives, but it also gives us a different perspective. I'm going to finish with the words of a grand old hymn. Maybe you're familiar with it. It says this: "Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee." And verse 2 says, "Not the labours of my hands can fulfil thy law's demands. Could my zeal no respite know, could my tears forever flow, all for sin could not atone. Thou must save, and thou alone." And it finishes just with repeating the first lines again: "Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee."